they're not a fixed player. Oh, I feel like we're about to jump off here. So you don't have anything invincible. Hello, thank you. So this is how we fix this problem. Ooh, that will hurt in the morning.
Man, that...
So turn off invincibility as we oh, I'm even dying now. So return on patrol for the first time in many weeks by now. I've had a Le Mans in the way. I've had just a week of just feeling completely dead because I'm completely in a sleep deficit. Oh, as always, Officer Crownvik, impeccable professionalism going on right here. It's like watching a presentation from the BBC. That is the level of professionalism I'm working at today. I mean, pretty much this is like a student film, really, but it sounds better when I put it as if from the BBC. Crownvik, because you caught Crownvik and it was a first car. Professional day, you know. So on patrol in this lovely little area of games. Just freezing now. It does this all of the time when you start off. That's not a bug. It's a feature, I think. It's what I'm calling it. I'm taking the leaf out of the Apple book and I'm doing things my own way. On patrol here. Hopefully it's been a long time. Hopefully I remember everything. I've missed a green light though, because I'm good. I don't need red lights and green lights. I'm a police officer. I can just drive over here if I want to. Who's going to ticket me? Myself? Fat chance, innit? That's also a big plane over there. Hopefully that stays in the air. Also, Bobby Hill has a court case going out, and I thought it would have automatically resolved this, so let's do this very quickly. We can always take a game crash. So, oh, it's been hurt. So Bobby Hill, which we probably did the last stream, has been fined something or other, 400 and whatever, and suspended for 1 month on the license, which is good. If you've broken the law, you deserve to get punished. As I think there, and as I just read before I started streaming, sympathy in my country has been done for doing 200 kilometers an hour in an 80-kilometer zone. Now that's not some sort of slight misjudgment when you're driving bad. You do tend to notice if you're going, oh, I would suggest about 130 miles an hour.
Attention
and now
all
we've got an activated
Officer
panic button, which is
and
off the road, everybody. I am the police, and off the road we're going to very serious. We're going in at the deep end. So hauling, absolute bumhole right over here. Where are they? How do I get in there? There's a big concrete wall in the way. Not through that. I'm coming in here, so you just pull over. Oh, good apex here. Rushing in to assist our fellow officer who's involved in shooting. I've gone into a car park, but I see an entry over here. So, nip in here. Where are they? Okay, we're taking the dirt track. This is good and okay and safe. There's the officer. Where is he? And brake. Whoop. See, this is how you arrive at a crime scene. We'll just leave the siren here. Officer, where is he? We've got his car. Probably get the gun out, shall we? Because he might be in a shootout. Officer, he's... What's going on, man? What's going on, man? We're here. So, you've activated your panic button, you dick. That's why we've all arrived. And somebody's already left. Come back and arrive. Good. Don't press it, so it's nothing. So, yay. No policemen have been injured as of yet. But, fingers crossed, it'll last for the rest of the stream. Probably not. So, all is okay with this officer. He's just at a moment. I guess we should probably ask a question as to why he's parked it in the middle of a horse track. But that's not up for me. I don't see a sign saying supervisor on the side of my car, so I can just ignore that. See, that's the benefits of not being on a high pay grade. He's lunch on a horse track. I mean, as you do, really. That's generally how I like to take my lunch breaks, in the middle of a horse racing circuit. Because you know, why wouldn't you? If you have the option. Then again, he's a police officer. Who's going to argue? Well, probably if there were horses running down on his vehicle. I did hear another news story this week that apparently they're very expensive, those horses. Because some horses gone off from Denmark to Sweden and did some running there and did very well. And it's apparently worth a lot of money now. Also, is that what you consider a sensible driving thing here? Let's just pull over this guy out here because he's a bit of a dodgy old fella. Let's see here. Are you willing to pull over? Oh, you are. You've just slammed on your brakes. So, yeah, it's going great. We're just driving like we're Italians now. So we're on 28 Oscar Charlie Echo 202. Bang on there. You are Megan Hansen. Megan Hansen was a woman wanted by the LSPD. No insurance on the vehicle. Is this Megan Hansen driving? Yo, bro! I'm gonna cut you free. Just, you know, sort your shit out, mate. You know, that's probably a bit serious, isn't it? So out of the way, I'm going after that madman. Okay, they're really moving. I can just about see them. Somebody spawned in between us and them. If I wasn't in a traffic, I'd be up with that person. Now, that was a mixture of person and bastard. I can see them up there, I think. Oh, watershed moment. I think it's a vehicle just up here. That's intentional. You got... I think it was him, but just in case, I can just quickly pop over here. No, I can't see that. Stream's not too far behind. So in a moment, you'll probably let me know if that was him. If it was, I'll just stay behind him. Just let me know in the chat if I'm behind the right car here, because I forgot what kind of car was going after. So we'll just sit here, perhaps we should turn off the lights. This won't be suspicious to the guy at all. Police car pulling in behind for 10 seconds, all of the things going. Just turning it off and following behind it. No, no, no. Not suspicious at all. I'm not seeing anything, so I'm going to let him go. Because it's, you know... Now he's going down. What a bastard. Didn't even watch out for cars coming from behind whilst driving. So pull over here. Well, he's a right one now. You know, past and history and these things are a bit difficult here, so we'll go after this one. Because, hello.
Greetings.
Why were you driving like a mad person back there? Biddicky Garden. Oh, great. So this is a deputy or police officer. That's going to be interesting. The car that hit was a lighter grey car. I mean, it's all grey in it for the world. You're on, not Billy, but Billy. Oh, Billy. He's... bugger that. That's from the plate. Hopefully he owns a car. EDJ 972. That's just a long name and it's all confusing. It does. So, E-I-L-L-Y. Kisgatten. As we get the mandatory yawn, we are valid license and active warrant. We'll cut him off with a warning, given that technically, slightly, it was me that ran into the back of him, so we'll cut him free here. So you get
just a warning this time, okay?
Careful, don't, you know, stop in front of a policeman again, in case he rams you. You know, that's how it works, isn't it? Also, that's a lot of traffic going that way. We'll keep an eye out for that light grey car that hit into the back of that thing. It was, wasn't it? It wasn't even this type of car. I think I'll remember now. Anyway, also, don't do a lane change in the middle of a junction. Don't you know that's against the law? You have to maintain your line through a junction. So we'll pull over the Citroen. Hopefully they're willing to do so before they break down. I mean, they are pulling over. Can we just nip it behind? Thank you. Very quickly bring you in here. Position ourselves just off the curb. Ooh, that was close. So maybe I'll just position myself here and put it on my takey down these flashy businesses like so. Run 84 Whiskey Mike Bravo 288. I could use the American version, but that's just very confusing. Although that name is Lasso Hot, which is exactly what she said. We're on Lasso Hot. On the computer, valid license, no warrants. So it's all going great for Lasso. So let's see what he has to say for himself for that illegal lane change in the middle of a junction.
Greetings.
Hello there, you got your papers with you. I notice an odour of narcotics. I'm not surprised given that you're called Lasso, so let's run Lasso on our drug breather thing, spit machine device. We'll just go in here with not a hunting license, just the alcohol, which they didn't have. No, we're doing drugs. Indeed, takey down in flashes. I believe that's the appropriate thing. I've smelt cocaine again. I'm really good at smelling cocaine. I'm very impressed. Also, I'm very happy that I closed my windows before I started recording this. So would you mind exiting your vehicle for me? A Lasso. Ooh, you don't look like the kind of person that would be using cocaine. more like the kind of
LSPD, don't move!
like heroin. But we'll roll with it. Yeah, I know about that. So just arrest you here. Get transport going for Lasso. We will request
backup required for a suspect placed under arrest. And Howard.
Total in general, it's Citron. It's gonna need it eventually.
Roger.
So, hello, lorry man. Just have to wait there. All right, we're taking this car away, and that person's under
Whenever
arrest.
you're
So
ready.
we're just closing down the street. So, what's going on up there? Yo, bro, double lines, motherfucker. Don't you know what they mean? Wind your neck in the lorry.
Let's all remain
I'll
calm.
punch your lorry. So where's that guy with the siren going? Yeah, transport is taking too long. So please come in now. Oh, hello. You arrived. That's nice. So hopefully transport can arrive for this bloke out here. Can you take him in for me? Ooh, you know, back seat's a bit
We've
broken.
got
Arson
citizens
attempt.
reporting an
We're
attempted
going to have to
arson
go to that
attack
arsehole, aren't we?
in downtown
Into the
Vinewood.
passenger side. Into any side, really. So off we go.
Response code 2.
Thank you. Keep that queued up for us. Out of the way, I am the police. You say code 2, I'm the man on the ground. I made my own decisions. I'm a loose cannon, mate. Hold your line, thank you. Off we go to an arsehole, which is... I'm not seeing a fire up lines anywhere, am I? Also, I'm pressing the button to turn off the siren. Where is... Okay, yeah, that person is carrying quite a lot of fuel, aren't they? So, bro, you know, that fuel thing? Drop the fuel canister, please. Don't do anything to... I wasn't trained for people dancing with petrol canisters. So, punk. Alright,
What was the speech?
okay.
You're younger
If
than
you're
you
happy
look.
and you know it, clap your hands.
Yes, Theo,
Okay, now you
but
stop
I'm
doing it so I don't have to
still
sing
old
anymore.
enough to be your
LSPD, hold it!
stepmother.
Okay, you're just going to
Put
dance
it
for me, are you?
away until you can find someone
So,
who's easily
right,
impressed
this is a bit
by
unusual.
small
I've
things.
encountered many bugs before, some of which are hilarious. This one is a bit confusing. But it tells something about why. Hello, sir. You're heading to your
What
friend too.
happens
May I know what
to
you're
the
going to do
lonely
there?
ones?
Something self-aware.
What
Stop
is this
running.
road?
I am the police.
Can't break any more hearts.
Oh god, he's actually pretty quick. Well, I've got a car.
Does anyone
you know, I mean,
know?
what else am I going to do? So off we go.
What
We have a
happened
car.
to
He's just got legs.
flowers?
Let's guess who's going to win this fight, eh? Oh, he's running in this direction. Well, it's a good thing that I've got a steering wheel, so suspect is here. Can we just time this right? And well, we can here, just as the other side of these cabbies. So take down. Oh, good hit. So get the gun out.
Idiot.
Don't move.
Hey, punk! Stop it!
You're running with your hands behind your head. That's impressive. So just lie down, nice and easy. We'll throw on a pair of cuffs for you. See, that's why we don't go
Code
setting
4.
things on
Suspect
fire.
in custody.
So
No further
transport
units
for
required.
you. You're Ralph Cardo. Somebody's coming in to transport in a moment. We can see the lights, we can see the car. It's a new Taurus Saloon Interceptor sedan. One of those terms is right. So could you just stay here? We're closing down this road, it's across. Hello, you. Come close. That's a lovely car you've got. Could you take him in for me? Thank you. Hopefully I didn't get any blood on my car. That would be annoying.
Hello,
Those are
where
my
are you?
controllers here. I
wouldn't
didn't,
take what
but
you
he's
said,
faced it,
bloody
sort of
traffic.
break my headlight. You see, that's not great. I mean, who cares about his kidney? What about the front light of my car? That's the worst thing. I'm going to sue him for that. Out of the way, I'm the police. I've got this police thing nailed down.
Attention all units.
Possibly
We
burglary
have a
in the
possible
west of
disturbance.
Vinewood. Well, I mean, we're going to
A
have to go for
silent
that.
alarm triggered
Where is
in
that? It's a silent
West
alarm.
Vinewood.
So
Units respond
we're going in
to.
silent too. I'm like a silent, deadly hunter approaching a crime scene. It's just up here, we're going off the lights, don't want to tip off anybody. Apart from, you know, the screaming engine as I barrel down that maximum attack. Oh, look at that angle. Beautifully controlled. By the way, remember that any suspect will not be aware that police have been called. I know. There you go.
Attention all units. Officers have
Oh,
arrived.
smooth as fuck. So let's get guns out for Harambe. We're still doing that meme right. Investigate the area for suspicious activity. So just walking about here with me gun out. Hopefully nobody is going to try anything stupid with me. Alright, no bikini woman over here. Disappointed about that. But you know, oh hello. So there's a man standing, playing table tennis. So, yo bro, what's going on tonight? Oh, yo, back it up. Oh, you were lucky you got that far away. Stop.
Cease
I mean,
and
he's
desist,
running.
asshole!
Okay, that's a bit rude, isn't it? So, shift Q, I've forgotten all about these buttons. Aha, you... Cheers for that. Stop running, motherfucker. You'll
LSPD!
me.
Hold it!
So, put your hands behind your head, on your knees, nice and slowly. There we go. So, you went for a ride there, didn't you?
Shit!
You didn't ask for it, but you got it anyway.
Attention all units.
So
We
that's
have
Jimmy
a
Norman,
suspect
transport
placed under
moving for
arrest.
him. Hello, we're just doing police business. Maybe we can walk over here just to get out to the road. You had a fall, everything's okay. Hello, how are you doing? Sorry, another one for you. You've swapped your vehicle out, that's nice. So take this guy in, he's been very naughty. So we now need to go back to the crime scene and find some evidence, but the only thing I saw was some table tennis bats, right? Oh, there is a thong. That is not something I should be picking up. That feels very inappropriate. Is that what I'm supposed to be looking at? The pink thong? So, okay, Jimmy Norman's been picked up. No, I don't think the pink thong is what we should be wearing. So let's walk over here. Radio, banging tunes on that. Probably Jason Donovan. I'm not seeing anything that we need to pick up here. We got a couple of table tennis bats. The pink thong. Nothing here. We'll just have a look about. I'm seeing a green marker, which just sort of indicates to me that the thong is of relevance, but I don't know what button I should be pressing, so I'll just go. I've just kicked the wall. Oh no, now I'm doing everything.
Attention all units.
Okay,
We are
that ended
code
it,
4.
so that's great. Prisoner transport required. No, not doing that. That's boring. We're trying to entertain the... Oh, hello. Somebody likes the siren. I should get the car repaired. Or just find a new one.
Dispatch, we are en route!
I'm not hearing any of that. Let's go the other way. Just loop it around. That's just not going to do well for me, that. Too many bullet holes inside of me. So loop you around to... no, okay. Just heading this way. I'm trying to do buttons, me. Okay, you had a bit of a crash, but probably not illegal. You were all very slow. Oh yeah, car is what we need to repair, innit? Clear. Seems smooth and driving. So we'll try and tentatively make our way back to our station, but we'll take anything that comes our way whilst we do so. This guy here could be drunk. I could be having a yawn. Oh yeah, I do have a yawn. Because it's Friday. And you're just tired on a Friday, aren't you? But it's still a Friday, and that's nice. Also, there were lots of people out here. We should be keeping an eye out for those. They could be on drugs. Anybody selling drugs? Just let me know. I'd like to buy some. I'm totally not a policeman. Also, there's a car being marked up ahead, which I thought I turned off, but apparently I didn't. Don't know why. He's not on his phone. He's not doing anything dodgy. We'll just ignore him. He's a lovely guy. Good guy. He's been working and everything. So we'll just sort of stop beeping your horn. I've got a louder one. So you can't win that fight, and that's not fun for them, but it is fun for me. What? That person over there wants some world-class female dogs. He's a weird person, that. And that guy in the taxi, don't know if you can see him, he's really enjoying his music. And another lane change in the middle of a junction. That's not on, mate. Are you going to pull over for me? Thank you. I mean, there was a parking spot you could do. So get out and have a chat with you. I should have ran the plate, so let's get back into the car. Officer Forgetful strikes again. We will run the plate of 63L with a Z58, which comes back to Stacy Neely. Am I missing some sort of joke here? I don't think so. Registration expired. So if I'm right, I can put you on this, and I can then go for this, which looks great because we've got the takedowns going. Right, yeah, we do got the takedowns going as we've got flashing lights. So hello there. Are you Stacy driving? Yeah, you are. So what about the registration on the vehicle? Because I've got two things out for you. Over here. So we need to select offences. No registration, and we have illegal lane change, although that might be, no, that is sort of too niche. Disappointingly so.
You fucking wanker!
Under careless driving we're going with, so that is a ticket. Off you go. Once you've signed it, you've come to a stop in your beamer. You want to keep driving, otherwise I'm going to do you for impeding. Cheers for that.
The exposure is painful.
So a quick right up as we... Whoa. Slow down. Jesus Christ. They weren't giving two fucks about the police, were they? I suppose you couldn't go after them. So let's go. And we are now pretty much at the station. I'm in the turn lane, but it doesn't matter because I'm the police. So, fuck it. YOLO, bitches. Oh, we even have cars here. Only old Crown Vips, though. So, put into the weirdly square parking spaces. Don't understand that one, but whatever. Turn the car off, jump into another one. Just don't mention this to the boss. If we go fire up the Quattro, we know mid-80s V8, I think these actually have, because you know, we are modern. Yo, bro.
Attention Unit
Traffic
1,
setback at the quad
Lincoln
1.
80.
Yeah,
We
let's take
have
that
an
one.
officer in need of assistance in
I just can't do buttons, I've got finger trouble. Whoop, police coming through. Oh, bloody hell, I crashed into a police car. All lights are functioning, so it's okay. It's slightly further down than I would expect from the Paul Winewood, but we'll jump on it. Oh, motherfucker! That's not great. You've broken my light. But we have an officer requesting backup, and that takes priority over your face, which just needs beating. Off the road, police inbound. Oh, this looks confusing. So, I've cocked it here. Never do this in real life, kids. This is a video game. Reverse, stop. Forward motion. Did I join an on-ramp? Yes, I did. Nobody's coming towards me. I see a sign on the road ahead. So I'm okay. This isn't the kind of directions I was hoping for. But it does look like we can head off here and then rejoin the direction. So let's do this. There it's... Oh, right here. So just move it around, not hit the wall. You won't tell the Deputy Chief anything. Not at all. I'll tell him about that time you did that thing that you shouldn't do, which I think his community forgot what is. Probably farting on his chair or something. So where's this traffic stop? I'm seeing cars parked up the side, so I'm guessing it's over here. Yeah, it is. You just parked here without your lights flashing. That seems perfectly safe, right? So put on our takedowns, we'll leave our car sitting right here. We can't turn the wheel or anything, so make contact with... Yo, this bitch has gone and taken off on us. I feel like we are sort of sliding that gun. That guy's just up to reverse.
Backup needed.
That's brilliant, isn't it? So getting there, you're
Freeway.
going. Oh, you're so quick. It's that aero drafting you're doing. Suspect is ramming back. Oh, suspect here. Oh! right into the face of somebody. It's over here. On the road, on lead. I am the good police officer. Ow! Get back where you belong. Where is it? Use that card to your face. Hello, helicopter. Nice for you to join in. Ow! Don't ram me again. Okay, that's my fault. Ow! You helped me accelerate, so I'll let you have that one. You're staying back there. Helicopter's coming in. Off the road. Police on shoot duties. Off the road and on lead. I'm staying lead, even though everybody wants to be lead. I am lead, and I'm right up on his backside. Nobody's going to take lead. Okay, now he's accelerating away from me. Swerve, swerve. You're not going into the lead. Into the wall. Oh, contact. Ping-ponging off the side. That's professional policing right there. Top level. Oh, bitch! Oh, you just overtook and just brake checked me. You're going into the wall. Into the wall. Into. Round you go. Oh, you spin me right round like a record, baby. You're right round. Off we go then. With them sort of taken out of the chute. Technically they're assisting me, but you know, you sort of get a bit use about those qualities. Put in front, slam on the brakes. He's driven under me. What he's done there is drive under me. So let's go around, try and do that again. Not have him drive under me. Was that technically an undertake? Anyway, in front, slam on, slam on. Ah, now we're just doing side contact.
Everyone with me!
Oh, no, this is the most Los Angeles police ever. This is about to get all LA up in this shit. So this is Los Angeles. Proper LA pursuit. Holy shit! It's so bright, I need sunglasses. I mean, this is just LA. Really, in everybody's mind. Oh, somebody's crashing into him. Oh god, we've got an obstruction. Oh god, that's not going great. Oh, there's a lot of crashes going on here. Oh my god, they're all flying everywhere. Oh god, they're now headed. Oh hello, they're going sideways. You know, the helicopters and things are slightly jostling for position in the sky. Oh yeah, they're definitely. Holy shit. Okay, I may have gone overboard. Maybe it actually don't have to stay. Holy shit, that is bright. And here comes the state troopers. Just picking me up. Wait, please, where's the suspect? Oh, he's gone off. Oh, God, that is right. Holy shit. I feel like I need to adjust the volumes just slightly. So pause here and grab you down to about here because I saw that was very high due to all of the helicoptering going on. There really is a lot of helicopters, by the way. Oh, somebody's crashed their helicopter. One helicopter down, many more to go. Ow, now we're making contact. That's police cars flying. Suspect's like gone off somewhere. I don't think I've ever had a pursuit down here before, but you know, it's the first time for everything. So we'll just go around, try and overtake. I'm not even on a siren, and I didn't notice due to all of the sounds. Oh, so we've got. Oh, Jesus! You're blocking me in here. We'll just go around that. Just nice and easy. Where's the... So I think the backup arrived. We'll just ram you here, just to make sure you're completely pinned in. What you gonna do, motherfucker? What you going to do now? Just Christ. Okay. So I called in a couple of helicopters. They arrived. Mine is one or two along the way. Okay, everybody's now off on foot. Ah, is there a half-decent police car? No, that one is on its roof. So let's just avoid that and try and use the car instead of being on foot. So we've got the helicopters. They're going in close, aren't they? Christ. So is he apprehended just right by the crashed helicopter? This is beautiful. he's being arrested right by the sleeping helicopter. So, is anybody else going to join us on the ground? Just, you know, give me a heads up, please, by, like, doing something. So, we're now code 4, and helicopters are mostly staying in the sky, right? Yeah, they're all staying in the sky. So, we're code 4, everything's okay. We'll return on patrol. Just 2 state troopers standing guard by the helicopter as everybody else walks away. I've also had my takedowns on. I feel like that's okay, given that I don't have any headlights. So, let's go and make our way back to the station. But kidnapping attempt is sort of important, isn't it? So, we just got blue lights on. Safe, really. Who's to judge safe? We are the police. Respond with code 1. I mean, this is code 1 in a sense. I'm code 1 in spirit. Let's go off this here. It's easier to sneak up on the suspects like this. So, a white Speedo. I'm not wearing that, mate. But okay. Hello. Just, you know, the random police car. Nothing to be concerned about. Hello. How are you doing? Carry on. I'll just reverse out of the way. Just, you know, move along. Nice and safe. So, just put on the blues here. It really is the police. It totally looks legit, this. So, hello, pull you over here. Come to a stop. Let's run the plate of 83 Foxtrot Papa X-Ray 547. Which is registered to Justin something. Oh, no, he's running. Well, at the very least, he's in the van. And I'm in a very beat-up old car. So let's get a couple of locals to join in. Maybe an air unit. Just the one for now. Don't want to have a repeat of the previous performance. Oh, yeah, I want to get in on that. Swing that back end out a bit. So, you know, just sort of, what? We're just having a dance. It's like a mating ritual for cars. Just not one I really want to partake in. I mean, alright. You know, I'm all about that bass. About that bass. No trouble. I do like the bass. Just, you know, there is a person in the back. Just, you know, just chilling out, a random dude in there. Just having a lovely time. Probably a bit, you know, clenched back there. Just seeing the police car ramming you from behind. What's your fixated? Oh, poor bloke. He's getting a sort of a first class seat, isn't he? Oh, he's going up here a bit hot. So let's just see what we're going to do at the junction. Coming in. We've got sirens approaching. So, should we make this one an LA police chase too? I think we should. So just a couple of, you know, let's try and see, can we break this shit, is what I'm going for. So let's see here. We've got quite a lot of units approaching. So more approaching now. So keeping this authentic for Los Angeles. Oh, helicopter coming low. Oh my god, that is bright. Oh yeah, now they're actually crashing in midair. I may have gone overboard on this one. Slightly overboard. A bit overboard here. So, like, I mean, technically he's blocked in. If you'll just stay where you are, and I don't do what I've done there. So, helicopters are now below and above us. So, he's now out on foot. The butcher man is now out on foot. He's surrendering. So, hopefully the bloke in the back feels like we're protecting and serving this guy. Because, you know, that's what we were about here. What does it say on the side of our cars? Does it say anything? No, it doesn't. But, you know, protecting and serving, apart from that helicopter which just went into the sea. And, you know, those helicopters over there, and that one there is buggering off. That one's buggering off too. So, with the blokes under arrest, oh, we need to release the victim's handcuffs. That does make sense. So, hello, how are you doing today? You're feeling a bit tied up, are you? So, please, stand behind the victim. There's a sodding police car, you dicks. Could you please walk away from the police car, sir? Walk. There we go. Just stand behind the bloke. I'm behind the bloke now, ain't I? I'm pressing T. So, hello. Please stand in front of the victim. How are you doing today? Are you alright? Thank you, officer. You're fine. What happened? Something happened. Blah, 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 blah. Numpad 0 to call a taxi. Whoa, bro. Just take a chill, yeah? Ow, I've been run over by a lorry. So, Could we just try now and get into this and turn that noise off? We probably need to make our way back to the station. At the very least, it's light outside, so our lack of headlights is not a problem. Where's our station? It is up here. Christ. Okay. You're suggesting that route. I shall follow you like a true professional. Don't know what that blue line is for, but we'll just ignore it. Don't know what is that, actually. Ignore it, really, innit? If you know, let me know, because I don't. Also, this police car is smooth and flawless operating right now. It is. What are we looking at here? Yeah, you'd notice this, wouldn't you? It doesn't sound entirely as it left the factory. It's like there's something in the radiator. What, motherfucker? Yo, unsafe lane change up in this beach.
No further units required.
Did we actually initiate a traffic stop behind this vehicle? Sir? Lorry driver, mister? Person? Oh, this is one of those where I need to be right up on their backside. I'm pulling you over. They're not listening to me. You're not... Dude. Mister, I'm the police. You know that, right? I'm the police. Police. Police! Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Just driving a lorry, are we? Well, that's not, you know... Hello, mate. Oh, shit. We don't have the talkie option here. So, let's just let you by. We'll try and pull you over once more. So, carry on, sir. Thank you. I am activating the lights and siren behind the vehicle. I mean, what more do you want me to do, game? A whoop, 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 whoop. I am the police. Oh, whoop, whoop. I am the police. I'm very much the police. So, would you please move over to the side of the road? Or not, bugger you then. Or just go ahead and leave you alone. We're going back to the station. I'm not turning them off and on again. This isn't the IT crowd. I'm getting a new car because I've got unintentional aircon. Very nearly rammed that car. Going left and then left. If you're new, I'm being very good at role-playing a police officer right here. It's basically a simulation of real-life police officers. Oh, hello, and police officer. Hello, how are you doing? Having a lovely patrol time? Are we turning here? So bye-bye. Have a lovely day being a policeman. I know I'm having a lovely day. Nice and quiet, no paperwork. Just the way I like them. Mostly because I've decided not to do any of the paperwork. Shit, we got court cases pending. Let's do them before the game crashes. No, not results pending. So we got Jimmy Norman. He was the panty underwear thief. So, yeah, whatever. Attempted... No, he was the attempted arson. What about Ralph? Driving. Oh, yeah, we've done everybody up, haven't we? So, lasso, fined. 16 months in prison and guilt... What? That's ridiculous. Jimmy Norman was sniffing underwear in somebody's garden right by their table tennis table. Which is a bit weird, now you think about it. You'd remember if you'd done that, wouldn't you? So what were you doing this Friday evening? Oh, you know, I was just around the neighbours, sniffing their underwear by the table tennis table. Oh, just the usual then? Yep, just the usual, what we do on a Friday evening when it's a bit slow. Just very good driving here as well. This is why they train police officers to do these things safely and competently. So you just nipped right in behind, avoided all of that. All of this damage you're seeing wasn't from me crashing, that was from other people crashing into me, you see. I've got the Racing Drivers Book of Excuses going now, which is very good, around the inside. Again, high performance driving, I'm trained to do these things. That's also what I'm trained to do. Emergency evasive maneuvers, a single patrol car sitting here, are right for the taking. So turn that off. Not a scratch on it. Oh god, now I'm a supervisor. Oh no. Let's hope we don't find somebody who's having lunch in some of these horse racing circuits. Also, that's a bright on. I should replace that, but I'm lazy. Also, you're showing up as being wanted for somebody. You're not on your phone. Don't know why we'd be interested in talking to you. What about you? That wasn't me. That was, you know, the air. I'll also need a drink now because I've been going for quite a while. Yeah, that was a lid that went on the floor. Should probably put that on before I knock over the bottle. Because we don't want to have any water spillage right near all of the electrical equipment. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. And are we all behaving here? Yo, merge rules, motherfucker. Don't you know him? Need to get a bit closer. Thank you. So we will run the plate of 00 Hotel Foxtrot Sierra 520. You are registered to Freddy Herbs. Freddy Herbs. Who is valid license and active warrant, so we might smell some cocaine on him. But we'll find out in a moment. Hello, sir. Oh yeah, we smell narcotics. Would you mind blowing in my tube whilst I run you? Number plate name thing. That is Freddy Herbst driving. And you've got cannabis. So this time around I smell cannabis, not cocaine. I'm slightly disappointed anyway. Would you mind exiting that vehicle for me, sir? Also stand right where you are. Stop, sir. We don't need to shout at him. He's right there. Jesus Christ. Also, I was arresting you here. It just took a while. So let's try and cuff you up. I'm guessing he does grow herbs in his garden. That's probably... Ah, I see. Clever pun there, buddy. Oh, why am I getting into his car? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. So, Freddy Earp was caught smoking herb. I mean, you can make this up, but I'm appreciative of the game doing so itself. It's over here, mate. Stopped a bit short. That's what happens when you use Apple Maps. Just down here, mate. Mate, yeah, down here, mate. Yeah, mate, you've got it now. Yeah, just a bit more, stop. Brilliant. Bang on target. Mr. Earp here has been smoking herb. And you are a tow truck, so we are back on the road. I'm a supervisor, so I don't have to transport. That's the advantage. I'm the boss. It also means that their lunch breaks becomes my problem. And I don't appreciate that. It also means I get to dodge paperwork. I mean, there are advantages and disadvantages to everything in life, isn't there? Yeah, it is definitely Friday. When you can yawn like that, you know it's Friday. Isn't it nice, though? Friday's lovely, isn't it? Unless you're like in, I suppose, the west coast of America, where it's probably early afternoon, if that. So you still have the working afternoon ahead of you. Unlike us, where it's, you know, evening. Oh, it's my weekend. It's lovely. Is somebody going around my outside? No, everybody's behaving. What is this? Okay, that was a big pothole. But everybody here is behaving themselves. I mean, nobody's here. But the ones that were there a moment ago were perfectly okay and legal. Also, this appears to be bus stops, and I haven't noticed that before now. And that's a small car. That's not a small car. Let's just stay here. I've run out of things to talk about now. Oh yeah, Steam sale is going on. Anybody bought anything exciting? I haven't, because I don't know what I want to buy. That's like basically the thing for me. I don't know what I want to buy. Like, I've heard that Fallout is great and I want to play it, but I go in and I look on the deals and they're like nowhere near their all-time low, which is slightly disappointing because I really want that. Yo, bro, don't beat your horns. And then hello to you. And then that new Jurassic Park game, which just looked really good. I've been watching a few videos of that and it looks like something I'd really enjoy. But that's not on sale and I haven't seen Jurassic Park at all. Like, I don't know what those films are about. I'm guessing it's about a park where they keep dinosaurs. And I don't know anything more than that. Also, why do I have a stop sign and everybody else has a traffic light? I mean, typical city planning, innit? Oh, he's got cones in the front. I want cones in the front of my car. That'd be great. I could just fling him off as I jump over things. You haven't bought anything either? No. But, you know, it's just, you know. See, people say, if you go on the internet, that the Steam sales used to be great. Another arson attempt, we'll take that one. But, you know, I don't think they were great back in the day, because they were not very consumer-friendly, because the flash sales was on for like 6 hours. So, basically, if you wanted to sleep, you couldn't get some of the deals, which is a bit annoying. But, you know, my theory is that Steam used all of those great sales they had to really assert a good position on the market, and now they're pretty much just the main player, so who's going to deal with it now? They don't need those sales because they're not really competing anymore, are they? They're sort of pretty much necessary. So, your bro? So, let's try not point a gun at him because they do a weird Macarena. Hello, sir, what are you going? Just to your friend's home with petrol? He needs fuel to fill up the Gen Z because there's a power blackout in our area. Right. He's there. So, okay, let's just end it here. I won't nick you. What did you do? He's just drunk all that petrol. He's like an old robot. And I was just on the phone. Is he actually carrying a phone in his hand? Let me just quickly back up here. He is, disappointingly, he's on the phone. He wasn't just talking to his hand. Yo, what's going on? I'm hearing like horns and stuff. And tyres spinning. Also, that car right there. Oh, he's in the turn lane, technically. Yo! Hello. Okay, we are having a party here, aren't we? So let's go for the person who's spinning his wheels as somebody crossed the pedestrian crossing. 012 061. That comes back to, drum roll everybody, Renzo Pirossi. Ah, well, here's the inevitable game crash, and we have an rendered threat txt corrupt game data. So, yeah, that's crashed. Basically, it's fucked. So, just say, okay, oh yeah, it's proper boned now. So, I have this thing that I can bring up, which is this one here. So, anybody with suggestions for something we can play instead, because I feel like we've been doing this for 51 minutes, we can move on to something new. Choices, cancel that include. Oh, where's Steam? Steam's right here. Includes Faster Than Light. Great game. What else do we have? We've got Silent Hunter 3. Great game too. Or, you know, whatever else you can think about that I might own. But, you know, answers on a postcard, please. Or just in chat. That's probably a lot quicker, I'm guessing. So, yeah, a bit sad he didn't dance with a petrol can. Yeah, I know, but I really want to do that. That doesn't sound like a great party, does it? Not a great party trick. So, let me just go in here. I'm feeling a little bit submarine-y. Because it's been a while since I played that, and it's quite good fun. Or Wreckfest. Either Silent Hunter or Wreckfest. I'm basically just going to make a decision here in a moment. Because chat's far behind. I don't know how far behind you are, by the way. So, I have no real way of doing that. Okay, so I'm going to say countdown. And then I'm going to say banana. When I say banana, put banana in the chat so I have an idea about the delay. 3, 2, 1. Banana. That's too long, but whatever. We're going submarining. And does that work, or is everything broken? You don't mind Wreckfest? If we get another vote for Wreckfest, we could go in with that. But for now, we've got Wolves, if it works. Which is always a little bit exciting. Oh, it does work as well. So here's the submarine. And a wolf. Banana. Oh, bloody hell, that delay is massive. Cross, that's like 30 seconds or something. I mean, typically me, I didn't bother timing the delay. I just went, say banana, and then I just paid attention to chat. Didn't bother timing it, but about 30 seconds, so that's quite late. Oh, we've had a few dropped frames as well. Christ, okay. So we're just waiting now for a submarine journey. It's a bloody good game, very, very old. So Steam, we can talk about Steam sale prices right now as that's loading up. No, that's my wish list. I mean, there's some fairly decent deals going on. Deals today, Planet Coaster, don't really care about that. Vermintide, Just Cause franchise, that's not really my cup of tea either. And Not in the Woods, doesn't sound fun. The Division, no. Oh, that says Colony Survival. I thought it says Colon Survival. I thought that was a bit of a weird game, innit? Just a bit of... Really? Nope. Everything Steam's currently putting in as recommended is something I have no interest in at all. More highlight, no, I mean, production line looks kind of interesting. See, that's the thing, I've gone sort of, somebody has published an Autobahn Police Simulator 2, but that's just too expensive for something that I know will be absolute shit. And indeed, the reviews are rubbish, and we can go careering with Dave Wallop, which I have progressed a bit since we've last seen this. The music is way too loud, is it? Hang on a moment. So go in here. It doesn't look that loud on my thingy, is it? Okay, now there's no music, because I've tapped out. So how's the music now? Okay, oh god, hang on a moment, I'm not good at clicking. So if I just turn it down here, I mean the music will go away in a moment anyway, so just accept. Patrol 1, yeah, alright, so accept this one here. Now the music should be gone, unless I'm playing music in the background, which I'm not. It would be horribly embarrassing, because I think the last thing I played was Jason Donovan. I can find out in a moment. Winamp. Yeah, I'm an old person. Oh, no, the last thing I heard was Robbie Neville with a Sailor V. Because I'm old, I use Winamp, and I listen to old music. It's just better that way. We are sort of before the war kicks off properly. So we haven't gone into Poland yet with Germany, in case you don't know. The very first mission, started this off a while ago, progressed a bit of time. We are in late August, approaching a very important date of September the 1st, 1939. The date we go into Poland. Very important day in history, really. So we'll see how that goes. Shortly after that, Britain will decide that they don't like us, and we're going to go hunt for some of their boats, because that's what we do when you're a German submarine. And unfortunately it is, well, not unfortunately, because it is a long time ago, and that's good, because war is bad. Heavy hitting statements going on today. So where are we? Also, just quickly situate ourselves. Yes, it is August 24th. We are sitting just off the Celtic Sea, and we will just quickly speed up time as we are looking here. I'm seeing no audio whatsoever. There should be a bit of... Oh, that's very loud, so just quickly turn it down. Unfortunately, I lose all game audio once I play with things. Just quickly twiddle with this. There we go. Bang on target. So yes, we're off the Celtic Sea, having a lovely time in our submarine. We are surfaced. Lovely sunshine. Nobody suspects a thing. We're not at war with anybody, and we are not even flying a swastika, so I feel okay about life right now. It's okay to be a German submarine today. And we can indeed see here that nobody is hostile towards us. We've had a few radio reports regarding missions and exercises and that, pretty much just preparing everybody for the coming war with Poland, even though, you know, it's Poland. It's not like, you know, France, which took a bit longer. But the Poles did put out a fairly decent fight in the Second World War. I mean, you know, it's obviously going against Germany. You know, odds are stacked a little bit against you. I mean, it took, like, the biggest country in the world and two of the most powerful ones to sort of get Germany slowly whittled down over a couple of years. So, you know, just Poland, not really much they're going to do. Just, you know, food for thought there about life. And this could be the future for some of us. We don't know about the world right now without going too political. Although, I really have stopped giving a fuck about that. Because, you know, with the people in charge these days, you know, we might enjoy a submarine or just living underground, which is also why I've been thinking a lot about buying Fallout 4, because I've heard it's a very good sort of gateway RPG, and I have never played an RPG before. I've sort of felt they were a bit dull, but I sort of want to play that one because it looks kind of interesting, and I've heard good things about it. Although I do think it's quite interesting if I go onto Steam, and I wait for it to load because the sale is going on, so it's all a bit slow. And I go down to... Have you removed the top list? You have, you bastards. So what about the top sellers? I can find that on the side. Oh, I'm good at this computing. So if we go to the... Are we looking at global top sellers or just top sellers in general? Because I'd like to see the top sellers. You're not telling me whether or not that's global Steam. This isn't helpful. So, have you just sort of hidden that? Oh, Project Cost. Did I just see Project Cost? Oh, that's very cheap. Oh God, they've changed everything. Christ. Also, Bomber Crew looks really good fun. Oh, we've received a radio message. Let's see here what the Germans are telling us. Atlantic Forces situation still uncertain. No hostilities. Continue on passage. Copy that, German. Every sea is in German. Yes, we are the Germans. I don't know if I can change that, but I like having everything apart from the chat down here in German because it sort of helps me immerse myself. So we've got the Finnische Meerbusen, and we've got der Ostsee, der Nordsee, der Keltische See, St. Georgskanal, which sounds a lot more dirty in German. Der Kanal. Straße von Dover. It's just lovely in Germany. Germany? Yeah, Germany. That's, you know, my new mate. Germany. Anyway, Steam top sellers. Probably a bit confusing, but I looked at that yesterday. Hang on. So go into top sellers. It sorts by relevant. What? What? Just imagine me doing, like, you know, what? Going on. Or maybe that's just what it's doing here. So... Anyway, yeah, I noticed yesterday that 4 out of the top 5 were listed with mixed reviews. So that's not great. Yeah, Germany, it's, you know, the new country. Germany. The German army. So we're just off here. Just speed up time again as we are waiting. I've just realised that we are still about a week away from anything happening. So any topics of conversation right about now, any Steam recommendations you want to give to the rest of the viewers, both here and on YouTube, in about 5 weeks' time when I remember to upload it, is more than welcome. Has anybody tried the new bus simulator? Because I've seen it sort of like mixed reviews, but I've read reviews that really liked it. And like I like OMSI, so chances are I'll probably enjoy that more. Radio Contact. Atlantic Forces, possibility of negotiations, instructions to merchant shipping to put into German or neutral ports. So that's that's the, what is it? That's the Germans ships out here that are being told to go to port. So we're just waiting here. German merchants are now told to go into port so they won't get, you know, engaged. That would be unfortunate. So again, out here we've got the Hebrides, which is the islands up here. I forgot what they're called in English. That's the slightly weird thing about playing this, is you sort of get sort of familiarised with this. This is the Canary Islands. I know that much. And you know, it's warm down there sometimes. Also, you know, in next week as well, all of this up here will be like an oven again, which is going to be lovely. I'm really looking forward to 25 motherfucking degrees again, because I didn't sweat my balls off the last time we had those temperatures. I don't know what it's like down here, where it's usually very hot. More radios. Who's having a chat with me? Hitler has today granted the neutrality of Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Denmark, hey, and Switzerland. So that's nice of Hitler. Hitler was a lovely bloke until he invaded. Minor technical detail. Also, the mass slaughtering of Jews is a bit of a moral grey area. I'm not a fan of overstating things, but that I feel like is maybe a slight understatement. Also, you guys really need to rest up and be ready to take over here. So, yep. Everybody just chilling out, relaxing, maxing, all cool. Shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good. They started making trouble in the neighbourhood. I could transition this into some sort of concentration camp joke, but that's not really. Why don't sharks eat divorcees? I don't know, because the ex-wife's already eaten the man or something. I'm not subtle with these jokes. That's like the best I can do right now. It's what I'm guessing it is. I do realise I have to wait 30 seconds for the punchline, which basically means I've moved on to twice. Because they're bitter. That's true. You get a golf clap for that one. Fair point. Fair point. Good one. So any more dad jokes are more than welcome. Also, on the radio earlier, as I was listening, they have just the right level of, annoying radio show to where it's really entertaining. Only on a Friday, though. And they were playing a radio thing from Australia. A bloke advertising his decks. Basically, like his garden decks. But because he's Australian, he was saying, oh yeah, you want to come and see my dick? Oh yeah, I got the nicest dicks you can probably get. I'd like to ask my secretary how much she likes my dick. Which is just very funny. I'm just really trying not to burst out laughing because I'm infantile like that. Anyway, date 27th of August. We're getting closer to fighting Poland. Oh, and it's absolutely rubbish weather. Well, we can test whether or not our submarine does the submerging part. Because, the water isn't as wavy once you're in the water. I also watched the first episode of The Blue Planet 2 on Wednesday. That was a weird episode. Look, very weird. First of all, they didn't use David Attenborough. They've used some Danish bloke, which was really annoying, because who wouldn't want to listen to David Attenborough? But, you can't get everything. And it was just, I was getting really angry. I called a bird a bastard. Because it was just sitting in the water, and that fishy thing came up and nearly bit it. But that was a motherfucking fish, that. I get too excited when I watch those kind of things because I get a bit immersed. So how's everybody feeling? Oh, people are getting rested. That's good. You guys need to be ready for all of the war fighting that we're not going to do. We are silent hunters. We just stay submerged and we attack ships that doesn't know we're there. Like you do fight a war. So we can then also, you are here, just leave it at this. We can bring up Steam once more. What about Silent Hunter 4, which they made a huge mistake with Silent Hunter 4. Hunter 4, because that's set in the Pacific. Who cares about, I know it's slightly, for like Americans, that's probably very interesting in that, but it's just cooler when it's the Germans. Because they're like the bad guys. And who doesn't want to be the bad guys in video games? So that boat's probably something I should maybe be concerned about. Because that's moving west-southwest at a medium speed. So I feel like we're just going to slightly move away. Silent Hunter. This is Silent Hunter 5. But that has mixed reviews. That makes me sad. What's the mistake? What was I talking about? You need to keep in mind that I am slightly further ahead and I've moved on massively from whatever I was saying just 30 seconds ago. Oh, like the mistake being set in the Pacific Ocean. Because I don't care about that. Like the Japanese, just a thing over there. They did Pearl Harbor, but they got a nuclear bomb or two in their faces. I feel like that's even Stevens. Because, nuclear bombs are a bit shit, innit? Again, hard-hitting political commentary going on today. nuclear bombs. Oh, they're a bit shit, aren't they? We'll keep time sped up as we progress here. Hopefully it'll be... Well, we're getting close to the 28th. Oh, more radio messages. They really like sending them out about 2100. British fleet is mobilised. Civilian evacuations have started from London. So it's heating up here from the Lehman Radio News. Aus Berlin. We'll keep the time sped up here as we approach war. Really excited, guys. We're going to war. Oh, we're going to attack the British. We are literally bang on target. Also, should we probably try and not submerge, but surface the sub now just to recharge, replenish oxygen now that it's night. Keep time sped up a wee bit. Just try and orient a bit more this direction. Just moving very slowly on the surface. We should probably just check out the crews, making sure they're all getting rested, and they are. Torpedo men are looking okay. Oh, you're looking a bit tired, so swap you out. We need to keep you all rested and ready to go to war. It's going to happen soon, lads. So be ready to fight the wars. I wonder what would have happened if a Boeing 747 were in World War II. The Germans would probably do something insane with it. Well, they did develop a jet if Battlefield 1942 is anything to go by. I mean, the Germans were bloody marvellous at pretty much everything they did. They were just, you know, the Germans. Which is, you know, not great when you're in the Second World War. See, the thing about Germany is they can do many great things, but world wars aren't really one of them. They tend to lose them. Which, I mean, the First World War, everybody can pretty much agree on that was a bit of a shit show for everybody involved. Just a lot of people died over nothing. But, you know, Second World War, you know, a lot of them didn't really necessarily have a say in politics. But, you know, when you do concentration camps and, you know, that thing, you're sort of the bad guy. Then again, 2018, most countries are doing something pretty similar, only we don't kill them. So, you know, who are we to blame? The Germans. Which does feel a bit weird, but whatever. And by the way, if you're American and you think, you know, oh, they wouldn't happen in Europe, those camps you've been seeing. Well, no, we don't tend to separate the children, but, you know, we certainly do keep immigrants in pretty much exactly the same conditions. So, I don't think you're alone in that. And, yeah, we do have to live with that. Don't know how we can. Some people can. Don't understand it, but, you know, what can I do? It's just a bit weird, innit? How we treat people. I mean, I believe we've all seen like those images from Syria and that. I'd probably run away too. At that point, I sort of lost any kind of argument I might have otherwise. Because, you know, bombs aren't fun when they're happening in your house. Or when you're getting mustard or sarin gas on you, or chlorine gas. Those are not fun things. It's not mustard they're dropping, it's some sort of really nasty thing that kills you. Not fun. Anyway, I've blown ballast. When did I do that? I didn't mean to blow ballast. Oi oi. So date is still the 28th. We're approaching war. War's getting... Oh, hello, I just saw a thing that I need to quickly... Just you go down a bit, and then you sit here, and now hopefully... Everything should be okay still on the audio. Yeah, everything looks okay. Shouldn't slightly go a bit peaky now, and that's good. So we just speed up time here as we observe. I mean, the Germans did go pretty mad. The stream is pulsing a bit. Is it? I'm not seeing anything. Is it? Let me just... Is this still pulsing? It shouldn't be. Maybe it was just me taking a drink and all that. I hope everything's not... Oh no, I've broken something. I fixed it all again. Now there's no audio because I tapped out. Because I'm good at this streaming thing. So is it still pulsing? Let me know if it's still pulsing because I'm not seeing any dropped frames. Stream health is all good and green and beautiful. Everything's looking fine. We are just awaiting orders from the Führer that we're going into attack in the Irish Sea. Although... I have had experiences going too far into German or into British territory. I'm not making that mistake again. So any hunting that we do will be done at a safe and reasonable distance from the coastline. 29th, 2 days to go, lads. 2 bloody days to go before we can go in here and take on the British. We'll go in here and Can we replace... Oh, my word. Yeah, we've been out to sea for a long time. Everybody's getting just a bit tight, so swap out the people that we can for people that are a bit more rested. Even though we haven't really been using these engines, they're still getting tired just because we've been on sea for a long time. Still not seeing any dropped frames, so it looks sort of okay. We may want to soon. Once we get near the deadline, we will put in our experienced crew. I have been trying to man everything using our sort of standard seamen. Just swap everybody out here because you're going to be very tired here. Yeah, look at you. Oh, bloody hell, you've been working for a long time. No, not the torpedoman. That's not what the torpedoman should be doing. He should be, like, doing torpedoes. That's like a military operation, isn't it? Like, doing the torpedoes, technical terms. I'm good at all that. Oh, you were also incredibly tired. All right. So we're now just awaiting, getting pretty close now to war, which is exciting when you're the Germans. And yeah, I've talked about the Germans quite a bit because I've read a few books that was written by former German soldiers because I think they have the more interesting story to tell. Because, you know, they were the Germans. Some of them were on the Eastern Front, which wasn't a nice place to be. Like, when you've read that, you know, at the side of the roads, there were just dead bodies of humans and horses just lining them, like two great walls, you sort of get a different sort of perspective on war. Also, when you remember that most of them were like 17, 18 years old, which is, you know, not how I would like to spend those years of my youth. Because, you know, that's not fun. Like, then you sort of... I at the very least began to just realise that the Germans were just frightened young boys. And, you know, that sort of takes away their monster. Which is frightening too, really. That's a bit like going, oh yeah, the Taliban ain't that bad, are they? They're just some blokes that are a bit angry sometimes. Which they are, by the way, before anything gets taken out of context. That's, you know, not the case. None of that justifies all the other means that has been used. Just keep it going a bit north here. We're now just awaiting the orders. We are now on the 30th. Oh shit, there's 31 days in August, isn't it? So that's slightly annoying. Just keep time ticking along. If you live over here, I'm sorry. I'm about to kill somebody that you know or don't know. If you were alive back then, or you have people in your family that were alive back then, you know, those things happen. So still just waiting. We are keeping the dropped frames on a steady 239. Your device died for a second. Was that why the stream was pausing? Oh, radio message from the Germans. Atlantic forces, U-26, 27, 30 and 53 have sailed. So we are now staging, preparing for attacks on Poland. Over here, I think, just to be clear, Poland is this bit over here. It's not like this bit over here too. Because, you know, Poland was like this bit back in the day. It's all very confusing if you look at a map of Europe pre and post World War II. It's just all weird. Like, Germany lost a chunk of land over here. And, like, Denmark lost a chunk of land up here. Which we're still not really salty about because that was democratically. But we lost this part too. And it is rightfully ours and we will retake it. And I shouldn't be saying this. I'm ruining our master plan of writing once we get a king. Sorry, country, I've let you down. Anyway, radio. German ship Corrientes has arrived at Las Palmas Harbour, Canary Islands, where she will be available for resupply after September the 1st. BDU. So we are now having support vessels in place for us. They're down here at Las Palmas in the Canary Islands. We are literally on the brink of war. It is, drumroll, it's the 31st. So tomorrow it's all going to kick off. We giddy with excitement. Oh, it's going to be great, isn't it? Going in here, just making sure that we don't have anybody. Oh, you guys are all too tired, aren't you? But you guys, oh yeah, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Are you resting? You're all pretty well rested, but just swap you out because you're a bit tired. And also looking over you, and yeah, alright, so... Oh, hello, you guys are well rested, aren't you? So swap you guys out, lovely. You guys are all rested, ready to go. Torpedomen are ready, they're all resting, lovely. So, again, speed up time here as we're approaching. The audio is breaking up a little. I'm not seeing any reason why it should be doing so. Because drop frames, stream health is okay. Maybe if I just shout a bit, it will all work. Let's not do that on second thoughts. People are living in this building. And also, you are listening to this and you will get very angry if I shout all of a sudden. So it's now the 31st. It's 11 in the morning. So just a very exciting day. Oh, it's absolutely pissing down outside. On second thoughts, let's stay inside the submarine today. Oh, hello. Now we lost audio completely. So just go underwater as we progress here. Speeding up time. Approaching up here. It's... Oh, hello. There's a boat here. You're moving west-northwest. Are you moving towards me? That is a merchant moving, but I think it's going to pass well before we can engage it. It might not even be British anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Fly, go away. So hurry up here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Buy my rice and curry. What are we looking here? We're looking at 18 more reports coming in on the radio. Start the hostilities against Poland. 0445, the 1st of... Oh god, that's so confusing. That's the 1st of September. Attitude to Western powers hostilities. No attack against English, etc. forces except in self-defense or by special order boats to remain in awaiting positions for the present. So we are holding steady. We just received confirmation that at 4:45 tomorrow morning we will be against Poland. Awaiting confirmation from all other forces as to what we will be doing. More radio messages. It's all kicking off now. Polish troops have reportedly attacked a German radio station at Gliwice. We can't see that over here. I'm guessing that didn't really happen. It's just a lie so we can attack them. But world leaders would never ever lie about reasons for going to war, would they? No. They're paragons of honesty when it comes to war fighting. So we'll just wait here. We are now approaching H hour, which is always a bit weird. Like D-Day. The D in D-Day just stands for day. But you know, you've got to use some sort of code signal for those things. So H hour, again, hour really. And it's approaching here now. We'll just slow down and await the radio message. We are ticking down here now. We're down here to 41, 42. Come on, just keep it ticking on. 33, 34. Slow it down here now as we approach 4:45. And we are officially at war now with Poland. Here we go. Yeah, see this is Poland. That is what we're fighting. I mean, I know we're over here, but you know. Oh my god, I forgot how confusing this is, because this is Poland and this is Germany. So yeah, you know, when you think about them, yeah, I mean, the justification is there. I mean, if you think about it, if you were Germans, you'd probably go, yeah, we need to reunify this. But, you know, obviously, murdering isn't great, innit? I mean, sort of like if Britain decided, oh yeah, Spain is in the way of Gibraltar, we should probably do something about that. Wouldn't really work that great, would it? I mean, that's not really a justification. So let's just speed up time again, as literally nothing happened at that point. We have made no progress. We've got merchants, no reports yet. So we're just awaiting. Yeah, that little bit Poland right here is, you know, slightly unfortunate if you live there. Because, you know, the Germans are about to say Guten Tag. And they're not going to be nice, some of them. Especially if you're Jewish. Fuck me, you're not going to have a great time, are you? That does explain, when you think about it, why the politics these days are also very protective of the Jews. Which you can't really say in any way that doesn't sound like, okay, let's just bugger right off from where we are now and just point west, because there's a warship closing. So let's just, you know, slightly move away from where we were, because I don't want to get blown up before the war has even begun. Hopefully that warship could have been far, far away. It wouldn't have gone anywhere near us. So speeding up time, running away out here. Nothing to see if you're a British warship. I am just a German trawler, just exploring over here looking for some fishing. The European Union hasn't been formed, neither has the European Federation, which was the precursor to the EU, and I think it was technically the EU before it changed its name. It's all confusing. And Brexit hasn't happened yet, so you know, we're all in the good, we can fish over here. Merchant slow moving away, yeah, alright, fair enough. We're just awaiting confirmation. The fact that you can fly a swastika in your front yard is insane. Yeah, that is a bit weird, isn't it? Like, that's not acceptable. So, overt military operations have commenced against Poland. All Polish vessels are to be considered hostile and valid targets that may be attacked at the commander's discretion. Vessels of other nations are to be considered neutral and are not to be attacked. So maybe we'll see a Polish boat and we can blow it up. Yay. But yeah, America just these days, it's very weird. I mean, I'd like to visit America, but I'm gonna wait a bit, because you know, it's just a bit insane at the moment. Germany has invaded Poland. That's something we shouldn't be celebrating, but we are. So we are now officially invaded Germany. No, we haven't invaded Germany. We are Germany. Or technically, we are Germany. But we'll just keep time sped up here until Britain decides what it wants to do. But yeah, you know, America's a bit weird at the moment. I'm not really wanting to go there because you don't know what's going to happen. And if it's going to change its mind about what it's decided to do. Because it does that a lot. And by that I mean him. Because you know, it's just weird. Like, I never thought I'd be in a situation where you just go, yeah, I mean, America, we need to, like, you know, go away from them. Because you have no idea what's going on. Oh, fuck my vagina. That's not great. Oh, it's moving west. Okay, that's okay. So, quickly moving. Turn it around. Move just over here, away from the convoy. It's not that kind of thing that they made a song and a film about. The rotten apple, though, when you get a radio message. Oh, that one there. That's not rotten, though. That just looks like a golden delicious. Like, that's just an apple right there. So, nothing rotten about that. It's just a lovely little apple, if you like them. So we'll just keep on moving up here until Britain decides what it wants to do. Then we can go in for a pow-pow at them, or technically a shoosh. Because, you know, it's torpedoes. It'd be a bit weird if you turned up in a submarine with two MG-42s strapped to the front. Just go rat-a-tat. It doesn't have the same effect as using torpedoes. Which I suspect is why they equip them with torpedoes. I also need to be careful about my legs because I'm moving them about a lot and I can feel that I'm going to get cramp if I do that too much. And cramps are no fun. When you're playing a video game especially. I know that because it happened the other day. I was playing... I think it was actually Faster Than Light. I was just sitting there and I tend to move my legs about a lot. And all of a sudden I was like, oh cramp, oh, I'm dead now. Which isn't fun when you're sitting at your computer where you need to be careful because next to that is my television. And if I just go all over the place, I will tend to knock things over. Anyway, no radio report. U-boats are ordered to commence hostilities with Great Britain forthwith. U-boats of the first wave are instructed to wage war against merchant shipping in accordance with the revised issue of price regulations. As long as war against merchant shipping is governed by price regulations, attacks are to be aimed at ships by which this protocol may be sunk without warning. And here we go. We are at war with Britain. So we are going hunting. We will plop down a position in here, go up into the Celtic Sea, try and locate any British merchant vessels. Also to be engaged is France. It's showing up as red, but I don't know if we technically can engage them. And Poland. Oh, I mean, it's getting on to 9 in the evening, so I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly. But we need to try, in the very least, try and find one boat that we can sink. Also, before we do this, we will go in here and we will quickly slow down time. You are a medic. You are, what are you? You are you. You are you. You are a torpedoman. You go up into the watchtower. You go over here. You are a watchman. You're going on watch. We will be putting on our diesel crews here into the diesel crew rooms. And we will be putting in proper soldiers or seamen into the sonar room, which should at some point free up a few more troopers here. So let's swap out some of the able seamen. Oh, you are Matrosen fighters. So move you guys over here to give those boys a bit of a rest. Up here we're looking... Ooh, you need a rest too. You also need a rest. Anybody who's fully rested? Nearly, 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 nearly. Okay, you are. So swap you guys out. Give some of the youngos a bit of a rest. See, this is looking okay now. So we'll find one boat from the British or Poles, sink that one, and then we'll call it a day if we can. It's always a bit hit and miss. Also, I'm moving in way too close into the Celtic Sea. Maybe if we go over here a bit now, just try and patrol this area. We know there is some activity down here in the Celtic Sea, so we will stay here. Try and hunt it. Hunt it, I mean the enemy ships. We can technically delete you so we don't waste fuel going all the way over there. Just taking it easy now, enjoying life. Can we get a crew report here? Yeah, we can. We also got a radio message. Coming in, U-boat warfare against shipping is to be carried out in accordance with international law. Attacks are to be aimed at the following ships, which may be sunk without warning. Troop ships, i.e. vessels which are observed to be carrying troops or war material, or which may be identified in other ways. Any vessels escorted by enemy warships or aircraft. Vessels taking part in enemy actions or acting in direct support of enemy operations. Basically, any boats we want, we can sink if we can just say that they were hostile. International law... Who cares about law? We're the Germans, we're the baddies. Just, you know, we don't care about the law. Just sink them. Jesus Christ, you're awfully chatty today. Hostilities are to commence against Great Britain immediately. Do not wait to be attacked first. Now that's a military order I can get behind. So just let this all carry out here. Do we have any contact? Go up into a third speed. France considers herself at war with Germany from 1700. Only defensive action is to be taken against French warships or shipping. U-boats are to take no hostile action against French merchant ships except in self-defense. Which at this point in the war... Hello there. Oh, you're moving northeast. That's a bit annoying. But at the very least we know that up here... Bloody hell, you're alright old natter today, aren't you? So somebody's already been sung the SS&T now, which is just flavour text as far as I'm aware. Delete you. Just get up here into the area. Seems to be quite a lot of activity going on here in the bottom part of the Celtic Sea. Christ, on a motorcycle. Britain, France, Australia, New Zealand and India have declared war on Germany. So we're beginning to turn out as the baddies. That's okay, so we've got Aden. Down here is also hostile. Probably at that point it would be a British colony. AO-64 attack Polish submarine, found wreckage and all lovely stuff. So I'm guessing this up here is the other part of the Empire. Or dependency or something like that. Oh god, that is getting stupid. So just carry on here. And it has realised that Ireland is split in two. A subject I won't touch on for obvious reasons. I have no idea what to say about any of that. Because, you know, all very confusing. So we just carry on here. Yeah, we're now in BF13. We might want to move you over here. Once it gets daytime, we'll try and submerge. We might get a bit of radio contact or sound contact with other vessels. So ponk it up here now, searching. Now it's getting daytime, so submerge. Just wait here for a moment. No, we're not receiving anything. So surface again. Just carry on. Try pronouncing the seas again. Oh, we got a ship. Ship spotted, lads. Wo ist der Schiffer? Schiffer wo? Wo bist der Schiffer? Schiffer? Kein Schiffer gesehen. But we will be trying to move in here too. This one can anybody out here? Why have you been moved away? You stay on top, please. Please give me information. Bearing 158. Oh, it's absolutely pissing down, isn't it? So let's go back down below. Into you. 158. We can't see anything. So move you up out here. Where's 158? It is over here. That's a negative on me, Tango Sierra. But I will try and shift the boat in that general direction, which is... Oh, bugger hell, it's right over here. I mean, maybe I can see like a slight bow wave, but that's about it. Also, periscope depth, please. Thank you. You all just disappeared. This is like a 2005 game. That's perfectly understandable. Okay, we now got a warship moving away. Have I accidentally stumbled upon some sort of convoy? In which case, fuck yeah, we're gonna sink some bloody British. So just erase up my periscope. Have a look, see about it in whatever direction it was. No, I reckon the sea's too high for this, so we'll just lower the periscope again, head in their direction, and hopefully encounter that vessel. So we've got a warship moving away fast. So radio operator, you have got... Oh, is it you with a hydrophone? Yeah, it is. So you are following a warship. You've got a warship. Anything out here that we can get? Normal sweep. So please let me know if you find anything. But I don't think we are, so maybe we want to move over here where we say this. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got our merchant bearing 1, 2... Oh, hello. Is that a merchant? Let's go due south. Let's go due south. Due south. You are now giving me a radio. By order of the Führer, no hostile action is to be taken against passenger ships sailing independently or in convoy. Oh, what's the fun in that? I want to sink boat, mate. Sign contact merchant moving slow closing. Bearing 032. Long range. Also, that's the wrong periscope. So let's go in here and use the right periscope. There's no shortcut to the observation periscope. Slight oversight. But I will live without this. It's much smaller, probably less likely to get spotted. Where is it? Can we see it? Usually you can trick it by trying to lock onto it. But not in this case, so lower my periscope. Down we go. See, that's the thing about being early on. So just carry on here. We will wait and see if we can follow this. Hydrophone. Follow that. You just report it to me. Following merchant. Bearing. Oh, you're moving in a different direction. So over here. Moving. Over here. Moving slow closing. So you are coming in here. Can we observe you as of yet? Good thing it's in the middle of the afternoon. What did I say to cause a response of, says the British person? Also, we are not seeing a boat. No boat spotted yet. So we'll lower our periscope. Just observe, where are you, you bastard? Merchant bearing 348. Medium. Ooh, we're on medium range, laddos. So increase you up here. Increase. So we were bearing 3. Oh, hello. You were there. You're a coastal freighter. And what flag are you sailing under, please? Oh, you're too far away. Let's kill some British. Yeah, let's kill some British. Also, just for the record, I'm actually Danish. So, I feel okay about killing British. They're not my peeps. In fact, if you go back far enough, we quite enjoyed going on a bit of a trip over there, which did involve tiny bit of rape and pillage. I mean, what a bunch of legends. I'll be honest with you. But, you know, obviously, you know, for the British it wasn't fun. For us, oh, bloody hell, it was a right old blast, wasn't it? Oh, and it is a bloody British vessel too. Oh, yeah, we're going for this motherfucker. All righto, coastal freighter. Full power. Full power. We need to pull up alongside. What speed's that moving at? Ja, 199, danke. Where is it? I'm just messing up everything here. So you are there. You're moving at 6 knots. Slightly awkwardly, I'm also moving at 6 knots. Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus. Can you go fast? Oh, 7 knots. It's a race. Not quick, but it is a race. Oh, bloody hell! You're taking the. Oh, actually, disregard what my order just was. Bugger me, just lower the periscope, because we now need to sort out everything here very quickly. So lower down the periscope. You, handle shift, where is coastal freight? Oh, bloody hell, the waves are high. Lower that periscope down. Has the other periscope been lowered down sufficiently? Yeah, it has. That's completely lowered. So we need to find the coastal freight. Where is that? That is... Oh, bugger me, that is massive waves. So hello there. I mean, you're going to see our ship, aren't you? So coastal freighter code C. Just looking for the C. Hello, coastal freighter. Draft 7.3 meters. That will be 1 torpedo. So torpedo 1, 7.3. If we put that at 8, that should do the job. So you are here. Crew-wise... go away, you are sort of like a tachograph, but not a tachograph at all. You are torpedoman, so do the torpedo manning, and you will need to swap out with a couple of the other buoys. No, not the observer. Let's get you all out here. Get you. You're here too, so get the other torpedoman. You can also go in here just to give us a bit of a boost. So let's go hunting for the British. Wrong periscope. We need the attack periscope for this bastard. Let's just keep going up. Just zoom out here to 1.5. Oh, we're actually getting quite close here, aren't we? So, yeah, this could get awkward at some point. Just want to, let you know if it does, because we might be very close when we're going to fire on this bastard. There we go. Oh, yeah, you're right in here, and you're definitely confirmed British. So, weapons officer. Choose torpedo target. No, I would like you to... Is it torpedo attack? Is it... Get torpedo aiming data. Thank you. So you have done that now. How do I... Yeah, 1 opens up my torpedo tube. No, cancel that. What is the order to... Options... Cancel. So, is there... where is the keyboard list over here of button? Because there's one that allows me to open up the different torpedo hatches, but I have forgotten that one completely. I should probably know that. That would be very useful information. Certainly a British coastal freighter, 900 meters. They should have made us, but the waves might conceal us. Also, you're moving in the different... Shit. We need to move... We need to change heading here, because we need to get you on course. So slightly forwards motion here. Hopefully we will rotate our submarine into engagement target. So just turn you off here. You're getting awfully close now. Stop. And just let you move forward, because I think... Yeah, see, we are awfully close here. So please just go in this direction. Just, please, just... No, see, now it's moving away from us. I mean, we are just literally going to bump into it, isn't it? We just... Oh, God, we're now 500 meters of buckering hell. Do I have a deck cannon? Oh, I don't know if I do, but this isn't... This isn't brilliant. Just keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Come on, keep turning. Hello, you haven't seen me, have you? Don't mind the periscope to your starboard. Or don't do boats me. So just, you know, keep going out here. Yeah, you are moving very rapidly in that direction. So we will just keep turning until we get into a decent position here. I have not played this in a long time, so I have slightly cocked up this attack. But we will make it work. Just keep turning. And yeah, it should be the new name. The Coaster. Coastal, there we go. That's usually how it goes when I need to look for those things, because it's what I'm looking for. Also, you're here. I mean, we're going to be attacking you from behind. The least sensible way of doing any kind of torpedo attack. So new calls out here. I mean, we need to just keep turning, really, just to get on top of you. I mean, where are you anyway? You are here. Can we get a lock on, please? I mean, we're back to yellow. And we have got some distance now, so that's good. So if we just keep turning ahead to like 60, we should have a fairly decent shot on this chap. Or those chaps over there. Okay, so hello, there's a green one. So ready, fire torpedo tube 1 at the British. Torpedo is in the water, terrible attack angle. We will continue over here, try and parallel it. Keep it up here, they're now going at 7 knots. I suspect they made me, but it might just work. Oh, just here. I can't afford to spend more than the single torpedo at these guys. So this is what we'll have to do unless we ram it, and I'm not feeling like ramming. So just keep time sped up here. Rough waters could play into this. We might miss. But fingers crossed we get a first hit of the war. Oh, damn it! Hopefully that was deep enough to cause a shockwave that will damage that ship. But we will have to wait and see. It's down to 6 knots. But that might just be its speed. Did that damage the ship? There's certainly nowhere here now. So there's no point really larking about. But I'm not going to waste all the torpedo on this guy. So we will stay behind now, try and follow it. Figure out whether or not we actually got a hit in. It might just take a long time because that was far away. But the way those things work underwater with the shockwave and that could actually have caused some damage. But we'll have to wait and see. Could be a slow burn this, or you know, a slow sink. The opposite of a burn, really. If we slow down time out here, how is it riding in the water? Is it sort of limping to one side? Oh god, it's too bubbly for me to see that. Just looking, come on. Just drop to 5. Oh no, you went to 7 knots. Fucking Christ on this shit. So, this hasn't gone great, has it? That didn't look like the British flag, it looked like the Canadian flag, since the Canadian flag in the 90s were all red with the Union Jack flag on top left. Aha! But you see, if I pull this down here, you see this over here, you see all of them out here. Out here, where is the... Can we see Canada? No, see, Canada doesn't show up. Oh yeah, Canada's here, but it's got that little thing out here. But the British flag is all red. So you might technically be right, but wasn't this part of the Commonwealth back then? Oh no, it wasn't. Well, I mean, let's hope not. Let's gain on them. Engage overdrive. Ja, wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus. I agree. We need to now get close enough to confirm what we're actually fighting here. So is this a Canadian one? In which case, I've done a bit of a whoopsie. I've also slightly lost track of the... Oh, it's over there. Oh, bloody hell, it's far off, innit? So, change course. Where's that bastard gone? Wait, where has he gone? How do I lose a boat in open waters? Oh, hello, it was over there. There it is. So it's now getting over here. It's down to 6 knots again. Let's just keep turning a bit more. Just keep heading in that general direction. We need to find out whether or not I have done a bit of a whoopsie. I mean, we'll just pretend that they painted it on once we engage them. They're flying under false flag. So just carry on. They're down to 6 knots, and I'm up to 7. And they're sort of ziggy-zagging about, so they're not really moving as fast as that says. And I'm beelining for them. So carry on here. Oh, I hope you are. Hope you are. Got you moved over here, so quickly change this direction. I reckon, though, that regardless of what country they are... Oh, God, that's going to make somebody unwell if you're watching, sorry. So you are here. Yeah, we still can't really get close enough to see whether or not they've got a little bit of a squiggly thing on their flag. But we are sort of just slightly gaining on them now, aren't we? No, we're not. So, could you come back? I promise you I won't shoot you. I'm not going to waste another torpedo on you. You're not that heavy. I mean, you're only what? Yeah, you're only 1,800 tons. That's not really worth multiple torpedoes. And it looks like you pretty much just escaped the first one. Just slightly off-center. Okay, maybe if we slow down time. I will certainly concede that it is red, so it's certainly a British Empire. But which part of it? It could be Australian too. I mean, South Africa too, very similar. But they haven't actually joined yet. Similar thing with Canada. Yeah, you'll join in a couple of days' time, so it might have been a bit premature on that. So again, speed up time here. Where is the flag over here? So there we come on. Are we gaining? Yeah, we are slowly gaining. Oh yeah, look at this. We're gaining on you big time. So could you just slow down, please? Just pretend that you're dead. Just pretend that we're dead. That song from GTA San Andreas. Oh god, now you're running away from me again. So we correct the steering a bit. I feel like it's slightly pointless. Oh, hello. Why are we now moving this slowly? Why have we all of a sudden gone down to 1 times speed? Should I be concerned about this? You know, the whole ships or boats that want to murder me, planes, I mean. Where it was over here somewhere. See, the unfortunate thing is this is very old and it doesn't work in full screen for me. So I can't actually see what it is over here, but we could try and just keep closing on them. We're on a mission to investigate what flag you're flying. Just come back here. Oh no, they're running away now. So I think now that I've been going for an hour and 50 minutes... and that boat's running away, that we will quickly save and exit. We'll save this one as 10. Don't know why I'm saving it as 10, but I am. And that we will then be calling it a night. Hope you've enjoyed this slightly longer stream. Goodbye for now. Hang on a moment. We have images that we can use. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.